and dumb. And most of the folks in town, you other folks in town, considered him to be a bum. Call him a bum. But his dog, you're the dog. His dog was brave, bold, and he was brave. He'd never run nor shake. Though the time he met a skunk, you got a sprayer, get that a sprayer. That was a mistake. But he loved his master. That's your master. Though his smell was very scary. Oh, where's the bear? And he'd stand up to a grizzly bear. Okay, dog, yeah, stand up to him. If it was necessary. But instead there was a lion who hadn't had his lunch. And when he saw the human, he thought how good he'd crunch, yeah.
Over there and eat them.
No.
So the lion made a rush and savagely attacked that less than real bright human who sold his gun for snacks. But his dog, he nipped the lion. And bit him in the mane.
What's the name?
That's the back of the neck. Get down, you adult lion. And the lion didn't like it, because it caused the lion pain. So the lion let the dumb man go. Remember, you were attacking you were still attacking him.
Yeah.
And turned on his best friend. That's his best friend.
Good dog.
The dog, yeah.
Doggy.
And I must sadly tell you, that dog, he met his end. Okay, you're dead.
Die.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, doggy.
But his master made it home alive.
Praise the Lord.
Though his dog was dead.
It's supposed to be sad.
Yeah. For the lion figured, what the heck? I'll have dog instead. Flex that.
Yum, yum.
Okay. So, everybody sit down.
No one clap for us.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. This got a line. But the dog here, but he'd loved his master with great love to the end. For greater love has no one. Hug him. Than to give life for a friend. Now but it took a faithful man. Someone who would stay alert and had a steady hand. You see, he had to work a bridge to let the boats go through the deep part of the river, and to let the train go woo-woo. Go ahead, go woo-woo, your train. Let the train go too. For if he failed to pull the lever and to lock the tracks in place, the train would see the river and there wouldn't be a trace. Men would die and women. The tragedy'd be great, but he would not allow it. None would see that fate. Oh, big and strong. But his job was second nature. For him, a simple one. So one day, to break the boredom, he brought along his son. Yeah. He showed his son around the place. And they watched a train go through. Oh, come on, I don't hear a woo-woo. Well, watch the train go through. He said, Dad, it's real important, all the things you do. He said, yes, son, I thank you. Here's some toys. Give me that toy. Sit down and play. And he really didn't notice when his son wandered away. Well, the boats went through the channel till the time for the noon train. And the father looked around because he wished to explain. But his son was nowhere to be found. And the train was, and his father quick, looked around. Look around. Of course, the train was coming. Train. You gotta woo, woo, remember? Because the train was coming quickly bound, and then he saw his son. His son was playing in the gears. Those are the gears. If his father pulled the lever, he'd be crushed and he'd be mashed. His body would be severed. His father yelled, "Get out of there!" Girl.
Get out of there!
Please, oh
Get out of
please!
there!
Oh dear! Yeah.
Please, please, oh dear.
But there was noise and distance, and his son he couldn't hear. As near 200 people, as you guys, approached the deep, cold river, the father froze, looked at his son, then looked at the son, then at the train, and shivered. Train, you got to start coming this way.
Turn around, train.
Yeah. He loved his son. Okay, come a little slower. He loved his son, but they would die. Sons and moms and wives would cry. He yelled, oh God, oh why?
God, oh why?
And then he pulled the lever. The lever. It was funny, thought the passengers, as he passed by his place. As they passed by his place, turn around and pass by. He didn't wave and smile. There were tears upon his face. And that's supposed to be a true story, guys.
That's crazy.
And those people, that father loved his son. I mean, he he really loved his son. But he loved those people in that train so much that he did what?
Hold the lever.
Gave the son of his life to save them, right? Now, do you think he wanted to do that? Was that an accident? You know, if he could have prevented that, would he have prevented it? Yeah. Okay. Now, who was God's son?
Jesus.
Jesus was God's son. Now, could God have prevented Jesus from dying on the cross?
Yes.
Yeah, but he didn't. And so, God loves us even more than that train guy loved his son. Because if that train guy could have stopped his son from dying, he would have, and let those people live. But we know that God loves us so much because he sent his son to die for us. And you think there's another way to get to heaven?
No.
A lot of people do. And so, sit down. And, sorry. Okay. And I'm going to do a play where I'm going to be two characters.
I want to be one.
No, I'm going to be both for this play. And when I'm standing up, I'm God the Father. And when I'm sitting down, when I'm kneeling down, I'm God the Son, or Jesus. Now, do anybody know what the Garden of Gethsemane is?
Where Jesus prayed. Sign on the cross.
That's where he stopped.
Where Jesus prayed.
Yeah, before he died on the cross, right? And it said he was in, in really pretty bad shape, right? Yeah.
He didn't want to die. He said, Lord, is there another way to
Yeah.
die?
Okay, that's right. And that's the play that we're going to do. Okay. I don't want to do it. Please, Dad. Please, I pray. I don't want to do it. Could you find another way? Because I know what's coming. And it is a horrid fate. Is there something else that we could do? I'll stay here and wait. Well, I could send the Buddhists from China, they could tell. Or I could send the Hindus from India as well. Or I could send down Muhammad with his Muslim yell. Or they could follow Moses and the law that I did spell. Or they could just go do good works. No. All of that is dross. My son, there is no other way than dying on the cross. Not my will, but thine. And that's what Jesus did for us.